Alright, round two. Alright, pretty solid hand. Definitely have a fast clock here. Also have a Reflector Mage, so I don't have disruption against spell decks, unless it's like a deck playing with Electromancer or whatever. But Champion turn 1 and turn 2 could be pretty nice. Not sure what I should play. Steam Vents. I think we just play the Champion of the Parish. And then next turn play the Lieutenant. It's pretty much the same because I get one more pump out of the Lieutenant. I get one more damage this turn out of the Lieutenant, but next turn my Thala's Lieutenant is going to pump the Champion one more. It's a Grape Shot? Okay. Sure. And not to mention if I draw any like other creature, which I did, I can pump that instead, though it's now 2 damage that I've missed, but this is still more efficient. Not feeling great because I have no disruption other than the Reflector Mage, which generally they just don't even open themselves up to it. Oh, it's stupid to tap that. And this is 5. This is actually lethal, right? Because this is going to be a 7, and this is going to be a 5. So if he doesn't have Remand, we win. Which is pretty nice. He doesn't have a Remand. Okay, so that's a pretty clean turn 4 kill. Which is definitely something this deck is capable of, which is awesome. So all the times the deck seems to be kind of stinky, like this one draw makes you realize that it has sometimes the opposite effect, where it's just completely overpowering. So we went 2 Static Casters, 2 Sin Collectors, 2 Dismembers, Dark Confidant, 2 Grafdigger's Cage. Don't think I want Restoration Angel. Image is pretty bad against Grape Shot, so we cut that. Thalia's Lieutenant. Thalia is bad. Reflector Mage is actually, like, it seems like it'd be good, but the problem is they usually play to protect, and we're boarding in Dismembers to do a better job there. I think Thalia's Lieutenant is actually a card that we probably want to cut, just because they have Grape Shots, they have, like, sometimes even Anger slash... Well, they actually don't usually have Anger, but... just, they usually have Lightning Bolts and Grape Shots, so they keep your board kind of small. So I think Thalia is a little bit worse. And I think we want to cut... maybe Reflector Mage? No, we want summon on Reflector Mages, because you want to actually be able to punish them when they do run out of thing, which will happen. Can you tell that I've never played this specific version I'm playing yet? I guess on the draw, it's not a crime to cut Mantis Rider, because you pretty much want anything you play to be disruptive, or you're gonna die. So I think on the draw, Mantis Rider is pretty bad. Like if I'm on the play, I might cut more Thala's Lieutenants and just have more like high impactful stuff, but Mantis Rider does not line up well against Bolt anyway, and is potentially remandable. Okay, this hand's solid. I have Pass in Flames covered, which is pretty nice, and I do have a freebooter, so maybe I can tag a Gifts or something before he plays it. And I do have 4 lands, but 2 of them are Horizon Canopy. So I'm in a situation where, you know, I can use those lands like if I draw spells, or I can use them to draw cards, which is obviously pretty awesome. Though he could just jam a turn 2 Electromancer here, or Brawl, which might be problematic, but which is a reason to have 4 Reflector Mages. Oh, he's got a Blood Moon. Okay, that's actually not the end of the world because I do have the Noble Hierarch. I was going to say they do have Blood Moon sometimes, but because of the Noble, it's not really the end of the world. We're just going to play Cage. And then Thalia. Though it's unfortunate because now my whole I've got 2 canopies to sack plan is a lot worse. But he had to invest a Ritual into that. Even though Ritual does nothing with Thalia in play, he's... Oh, he doesn't have an island. Oh, he doesn't have an island. This is interesting. So he mulled to 6 and kept this hand, which is fine, but he's hoping to draw an island at some point, which I don't know if that was the correct call on his part. So we pretty much want to rip Noble Hierarch, obviously, or Ether Vial, or any just white spell. Draw step. Feels to me like he has a bolt or something. So it's going to be interesting what he bolts. But the turn 2 Blood Moon is definitely scary. Especially if he's going to bolt the Hierarch. Feels like he had a bolt. Nope. Okay. So I really want to draw one more threat or another Hierarch before he draws like a random Grape Shot and kills something. Oh, I guess he can't actually cast a Grape Shot, so he might have one. But... Oh, he drew an island? Come on. I guess he bricked off for a decent amount of time, so... The deck plays like 6 islands or whatever, I think. Maybe less, actually. But... Dismember. That's actually a pretty good draw. Like, well, okay. I have a lot better draws, like a Vial or a Hierarch, but... If I am to draw something, that's obviously good, because I can actually play it. I guess also Basic Plains I could draw. Obviously, it's not likely, but I could draw Basic Plains. But really want to draw something I can play because I feel like my window is closing, and one more threat just doubles my clock, obviously. Okay. But I am getting him kind of low, and maybe I can get him with this Dismember. I think if he draws like a Bolt or a Grape Shot, I guess he'll probably kill the Thalia. Just because it's going to kill him. And it's probably preventing him from doing stuff. Though he can just play Gifts at the end of my turn this turn. So this might be my last turn to really have a productive turn. Though Dismember might catch him off guard. If he goes for like Electromancer to offset the Thalia, then plays like a Ritual. I wonder at what point I Dismember it. Probably just on the first Ritual. Because he only has 5 cards. Really afraid of Gifts, obviously. He topped a card last turn. Might have been the Slate of Hand, but... He's just going to play and empty the Warrens? That would be kind of funny. No, he's just going to cycle the Manamorphose. Or he wants more blue mana for some reason. I don't mind this because it means that he's not going to Gifts this turn. I wonder how many cards I have that I can draw. Like any champion. Cut the images, unfortunately. I don't have that many cards I can draw. He could have a card on top, which is scary. There's the Plains. Nice. That is lucky. But, like I said, it was one of our draws that was good. So now he just has to combo next turn no matter what. And I have the Dismember and the Cage. So I don't imagine him doing so. And if he does and he makes empty the Warrens tokens, I've got the Mantis Rider now. So I imagine that's very likely to be game. Lightning Bolt on the Thalia. Okay. I guess he could... I didn't think of a Lightning Bolt. He could definitely just kill me now. Which is a shame. I'm hoping it involves an Electromancer so I can actually interact, but... Looks like it's not going to. It could be a Grape Shot, which might just be good enough. Because he'll be able to kill... Storm is 3. He'll be able to kill both of my creatures. But at least well... It'll keep me in the game for a while. Feels like it's probably a Grape Shot. Oh, Pieces of the Puzzle. Okay. Did he hit a Grape Shot? He hit a Manamorphose, which gives him a redraw. And a Pyretic Ritual. Oh, he's casting it. Okay, which means he might already have something? I don't know. I mean, we'll find out when we get there. He could have already had a Grape Shot in his hand, so I can't really complain if he ends up Grape Shotting me at the end here. Bottom? I like the bottom. Okay. And I still have the planes, so I could maybe win after this. If he doesn't hit a Grape Shot. Even a Lightning Bolt wouldn't be so bad because my Noble Hierarch still threatens him. Alright. Another Noble on the way. Sweet. Got there against Storm. Always nice. Kind of like the new affinity, the new like most popular, potent, linear, not linear, but like just really overpowering combo deck of Modern.